There is a version of financial breakthrough that no strategy can produce. No budget, no investment plan, no side hustle, no salary negotiation, because the opportunity that changes everything, the right person, the right door, the right moment, that does not come from a spreadsheet. It comes from positioning. And positioning is spiritual before it is financial. Today, I want to show you 3 disciplines that quietly place you in the path of opportunities that most people never encounter, because most people never do what these 3 things require. Stay with me, subscribe. This channel goes deeper every single week. Before God trusts you with much, He watches what you do with little. Not casually, carefully. The way a master watches a servant before handing over the keys. The way a father watches a child before expanding their responsibility, with full attention, with complete awareness of every decision made when nobody else is watching. Luke 16:10, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. Stewardship in the small means this: the budget you write when the income is tight, the debt you address when it would be easier to ignore, the 10% you give before you feel comfortable giving it, the $20 you invest when the amount feels embarrassingly insufficient. These are not small acts. They are declarations. They are you telling God and telling yourself what kind of steward you are becoming before the greater resources arrive. And here is the wisdom that most people miss. The financial habits you build at this income level are the exact habits you will carry into the next one. Discipline does not appear automatically when the number gets bigger. It has to be built now in the small, so it is already present when the much arrives. Steward what you have with excellence. That is the first discipline. Every significant financial opportunity comes with noise around it. Voices telling you to move fast, pressure to decide before you are ready, excitement that feels like confirmation but is actually just emotion. People with proposals, pitches, and plans that require your resources and your trust immediately. And the person who has not cultivated the discipline of silence will move too fast every single time. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. Acknowledge Him in all your ways, before the decision, before the signature, before the wire transfer, before the handshake. The discipline of silence means building a consistent practice of bringing financial decisions into prayer before bringing them into action, not as a formality, not as religious covering for a decision already made, but as genuine consultation with the God who sees the end of every path before you take the first step. The person who cultivates this discipline makes fewer decisions but better ones. They miss fewer opportunities because they are not distracted by the wrong ones. They build slower, but they build things that last. Silence is not passivity. It is the most strategic thing you can do before a major financial move. The third discipline is the one that feels most counterintuitive when resources are tight. Give, consistently, proportionally, without waiting until you feel ready. Not dramatically, not your last dollar, not beyond what you genuinely have, but faithfully every single month regardless of how the account feels. 2 Corinthians 9-6. Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Generosity is not just a spiritual act. It is a financial posture. It keeps your hands open, and open hands by their very nature are positioned to both give and receive. The discipline of generous consistency does something else that is deeply practical. It builds a reputation in your community, in your network, among the people who are watching how you handle what you have. And people who are known for generosity, who are known for being someone who gives without keeping score, get trusted with opportunities that tight-fisted people never encounter. Generosity opens rooms that credentials cannot. Give consistently. Give proportionally. Give before you feel ready. That is the third discipline, and over time it becomes one of the most powerful financial positioning tools available to a believer. 3 disciplines, none of them complicated, all of them requiring something that strategies alone cannot produce: stewardship in the small, silence and discernment, generous consistency. These are not religious exercises. They are the quiet infrastructure of a financial life that God can trust with more. Because the greatest financial opportunities are not given to the most talented, they are not given to the most connected, they are not given to the most aggressive, they are given to the most faithful. Build the disciplines, trust the process, and watch what begins to find you.